Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 22nd to the 28th of April. So let's dive in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe as well if you enjoy the reading. But let's dive in for you guys, okay? For Aquarius, please, Spirit. You have higher power. All right, this is you unlocking that third eye, reading between the lines, seeing a lot of the signs and synchronicities from the universe here. And you also have happy. I love this. I don't know if you know, but rainbows, especially like this, represent being connected. It's like the rainbow bridge to, the spiritual realm. So what this feels like is you are definitely feeling very connected this week, Aquarius, to spirit in general. And I think this is what's making you very happy because you know what's to come, or you're feeling very supported about bringing something to life. I don't know if you guys know me yet or not, but whenever I see eggs in a reading, it definitely feels like you're bringing something to life. So you're manifesting something in. All right, whatever it may be, we will try and see a little bit later what that might be about, but you will know before me. But you're feeling super happy, and you know it's going to be happening at some point. Maybe you don't know the timing of it, but I think I'm being very carefree. She's happy now, even though it's not hatched yet. So that's a very good mindset to have, okay? And that's exactly how we manifest things, is because we come from a knowing that it's part of our life purpose, our life plan, or we just know that spirit is hearing us. So I like your energy. This is a happy week for you guys so far. Let's dive in. Ooh, you have woman holding a heart. We do have 444 now for you guys. So 444 could be of significance for you, Aquarius. But woman holding a heart coming through, that could be you having a lot of feelings this week. Maybe your heart is open. Maybe you're having feelings for somebody else. Somebody could be having feelings to you. You could be deepening relationships at this time. And just feeling very blessed. Maybe you're just very much in your emotions. All right, let's get you a few more of these. For Aquarius, you have creation. Love that. I will show you. Mysticism. This one's coming up for everybody. This is like a knock, knock, knock kind of card. Is like, oh, who's that at the door? Like, I don't have anyone coming over. I don't have any plans of something happening here. So this is like an unexpected visitor, an unexpected situation. Okay. And you do have creation. Like I said, this is about finding a bliss. All right, having a purpose, and perception is coming in here. And by the way, mysticism as well is very similar to what we were saying, that your third eye is opening. So some of you guys are definitely psychics. If you're questioning it, if you're questioning, did I just see a shadow? Yes. Yes, you did. That was a spirit. Like, I feel like I just have to say it to you like that. Because it feels like you are definitely you're connecting to the spirit world, a lot of you. So yeah, there we go. I feel like you guys are tapping into some psychic abilities. All right. Just an intuition and a feeling. Okay, so you have perception here as well. So changing a perception of something might make us, again, appreciate things a little bit more, or see things that we would have once missed. We also have some butterflies, which can represent transformation. So something's brewing. That's what I want to say to you. Something is brewing. For Aquarius, number 8 is coming to mind. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. That's interesting to come out when I'm saying the number 8. Bear with me, Aquarius, because the number 8 kind of represents like karma to me. It's about when you put change into the world, it comes back. It's a little bit of like action. Like, what is it? Cause and effect. When you create something or do something, you get a consequence. Something happens in return of that. So with the freedom card coming through, speaking about free will, something that you do this week, whether it's changing a perception or whatever it is, I'm sure it will come up in your tarot cards, or creating something or whatever. It feels like it's very heavily to do with free will, which is good. I feel like you're creating something for yourself here based on your choice. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness here. Let's get you another one. Empathy. Okay, this says I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. So again, perspective, perception is quite important for you guys this week. All right, let's dive into your tarot. This is where we get into the deep stuff. All right, let's see if my lovely Aquarians out there, what is their overall energy for the week. One more. what we got here. So the one I can see is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a woman of value. So regardless of your gender, you're definitely knowing your value, knowing your worth, maybe getting quite business smart. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but you could definitely be making sure that you got your, what do they call it? There's a saying, you got your ducks in a row. You got your, I don't know why they're showing me that. You have Temperance and the Five of Wands. So, the Temperance is a card of patience, balance, and harmony. Five of Wands is a card of conflict, competition, or maybe even a choice. Like that, I'm almost seeing that if you're in conflict with something, they actually can come together and mend it out. For some of you, if you're arguing with someone, I definitely feel like holding yourself to a high value, not compromising that in a relationship or in anything. You can still get along with this person. I don't know who needs to hear that. That's very random. But like Five of Wands, Temperance, maybe you and somebody else are just bickering. There is definitely, you guys are very different, but it definitely is like a balance that can come between you two, like either reconciliation or just something. So that's for some of you out there. Same message, just in a different way in your life. Like this could just be anything. If you're in conflict with any ideas about how to make money, or what to do in terms of your career, the Temperance and the Five of Wands is again like take some time with it. Don't rush the conflict, because I feel like something's going to be balanced out here. Harmony is going to be brought to something that is a little bit conflicting. But let's dive in. Why is there conflict here? I almost want to say like I'm not worried about this because it's going to be figured out. So I want you to also carry that here. Why is the Five of Wands and Temperance here though? What is that? The King of Wands. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It could be a manager as well. It could be dealing with someone who's just super stubborn a bit here. Again, if you're dealing with somebody in terms of a relationship or friendship, I think everything's going to be fine. Just give it some time. Same with if you're like putting like a job offer in as well, like everything will be fine. Like just give it some time here. You know, if you are up against someone else, you'll both be hired, for example. Like I am seeing a positive outcome to a situation, but this is very random and weird, so I'm going to move away from it. It could again be to do with ideas, because King of Wands is very good with ideas, and Five of Wands can represent a conflict of ideas. Anyway, everything seems fine with that energy. Let's tap into why the Higher Power card is here. The Nine of Pentacles, like this is really screaming stability, feeling like things are, you know, the fruits of your labor are starting to come out here. You're actually starting to see a lot of results based on the things that you've been doing and working hard towards. So that feels good. Specifically with the moon here and the higher power to do with your subconscious changes. So this can really be maybe in the past, it's not coming up here. So I feel like it's really coming out of your energy now. Maybe you were insecure about yourself and what you were capable of. I'm definitely seeing you as someone who's very secure. Even if you don't have the things tangible yet to show you that, this Nine of Pentacles is saying like, there is results here. Like the way that you handle yourself is very different. The way that you believe in yourself, very different. You're starting to see results. Okay, so that's very good. One more for that. The King of Swords with higher power. This is saying here, like, I think I'm hearing better vision for yourself. You have better vision for yourself. King of Swords is somebody who's very intellectual. He's, looks at the facts and figures, very logical, is very good for planning. So for some of you, and also very good for boundaries, like all the swords, king and queen are both about. It's like knowing when to say no, knowing when to place a boundary, and using logic to make decisions. Because this is a card of facts, knowledge, clarifying higher power of your third eye is opening, I think you're really able to see things other people can't. And for some of you, you need to understand that that is your gift, and that is that's something that's going to guide you forever as long as you're open to it. Okay, let's look at happy. Okay, Hierophant, Queen of Swords. And the Magician. If you're manifesting in love, well, it's coming. If it's not here yet, it's coming. And for some of you, in terms of already in a relationship, whatever you're wanting out of this, whether it's children, whether it's marriage, whatever, it definitely feels like you are manifesting it in. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So that's amazing. And the Magician. So yeah, you are manifesting something in because you are committed to seeing it through. I'm hearing it's not exactly a quote, but I'm hearing a sentence here, and it's like, when you're committed to the fact that no matter what, to the belief that no matter what, like, you are going to just be successful in whatever it is that you're manifesting, you're always going to find a way regardless of what comes up. So it naturally is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, that's how you basically manifest. So Queen of Swords coming through. I mean, this could just very well be to do with yourself. If you're single, you are just showing up in the sword energy, Aquarius. So you're in your intellectual era. You're in your era of boundaries and facts and planning and no BS. You know, you're not taking any crap anymore. You're more connected than you ever have been to your spirit, to your soul. And I think because of that, like, you don't need anything that's not aligned to you. Whereas maybe before we accepted things, you know, that in because you're like, okay, yeah, I could do with another friend, even though this one treats me like crap. You know, like, for example, like, that's just what it is. I think that you are really secure in yourself. That's coming up a lot in what I'm feeling in your reading, that naturally things are just going to happen for you because of that. So I like your energy. Now, because we have woman holding a heart, let's clarify that. 6 of Wands, success, celebration in terms of your relationships and your heart. 3 of Pentacles, for some of you, if you're dating somebody, definitely is going to be taken further. 3 of Pentacles is kind of like building the foundations of a secure relationship, and we do have a match here. So if you're dating, this is your person. If you're already in a relationship, this is your person. 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands is really about hold on, they're distracting me. Nope, come back to the message. 3 of Pentacles is building the plan of something. So if you're in a relationship, I do see that maybe you're having to look at the foundations again, you know, go over some of the key values in a relationship, or maybe you're planning for the next chapter. Like, I almost see 3 of Pentacles as like the beginning of a new chapter. New chapter's already started. You're kind of creating space for something to manifest. So whatever that is in terms of a relationship, whether it's children, whether it is, again, marriage, whatever it is, I see it happening. So it's kind of confirming what I've already said here. If you are, yeah, that's it really. Is that what it is? They were distracting me and I'm trying to like call that back in. Let me see if I can. What was the other message here? 6 of Wands, woman holding a heart, 3 of Pentacles. They wanted to talk about a little bit of like outside of love, like just because your heart's involved doesn't mean it is to do with relationships. I feel like it's really just you feeling really like connected to people around you. 6 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. If you are working on something new and building the foundations of something, if you've just started your own career, if you are just starting to do something, 6 of Wands says that there's a lot of victory and celebration and a lot of community coming in to either help you or support you during this. So you'll find a lot of people like, oh my God, Aquarius, you're so talented. Like, oh my goodness, I love what you do. You know, you're having a lot of people who are celebrating with you about something that you are beginning or falling in love with or whatever. Okay, let's look at the mysticism card. What is that about? The 9 of Swords. This is a card of doubts, fears. Okay, the 4 of Swords. So you're healing something here. And Page of Cups. Some of you are actually dealing with a lot of childhood trauma. Like, I mean, some of you only. 4 of Swords is like you're actually healing something here. The 9 of Swords is like nightmares. I'm hearing terrors, night terrors, mysticism, and this purple energy. By the way, purple is really about intuition and subconscious mind. So the fact that mysticism is coming up dressed like that, the reason why I pulled a weird face when I first had that card come out was because I almost felt like if an unexpected visitor is coming in, I feel like you're scaring it away and that's a good thing. because it shows a part of your healing. You're healing your inner child. I don't know if this unexpected visitor is like a bad dream, or if it's like a bad memory, or if it's like an actual person coming in unexpectedly to do with something in your subconscious mind. Like, I'm seeing that as soon as that person gets to the door, like, you're scaring it away. I don't know if that's like you reversing your fear is by making it fear you. Like, that's really crazy. I've never had that come up before, and I actually kind of love it. You're making something so uncomfortable that it just repels your energy now. Like, that's really interesting because you've healed from it. So like, I don't know what's going on here. That's my way of shaking it out a little bit, because this is what I'm sensing here. I think this is a part of your healing. So if someone's coming back in, you are literally scaring them away. There is a message that I want to say with that came to mind, which is almost, what was it? My brain is way ahead of my mouth at the moment. I was sensing, bear with me, Aquarius. I'm losing it. There's a bit of something coming through. Like, I'm hearing a little bit like the more that you trust yourself to take up space or whatever it is that clearly you've been afraid of, but it's more about standing your ground. Like, if you've been worried, let's say for example, of someone deceiving you, it's about understanding that when the signs come up, that you can stand your ground and you can like put a force out there that makes that person turn around. You know, it's almost like if you're fearing betrayal, if you're fearing that people are going to go against you, whatever you're fearing, it's about believing in your energy to stay strong and be forceful so that it repels it. Like, I don't know what exactly that's about, but there is something that like this might even be a message for some of you. Maybe if being a psychic or anything like that is like a fear for you, standing the ground is actually very important, because it's reminding me of, like, I was with my my partner, and like it was during the night, and I really hate that is really where I see a lot of things where I just get fearful that something's gonna pop up. And he's like, don't be afraid, like, take up space, like, own your space. And I was like, own your space? Like, that's such a beautiful way to put it. It immediately instilled confidence in me. It's like, this is my space. So for some of you, like, that feels still empowering to me to this day. That's why I love him. It's like, that was really impactful. So for some of you, you might need to hear that. So I'll pass that affirmation to you, is like, own your space. Whatever you're fearful of, you can make fear you can repel that energy. Okay. So if there's anything negative coming in your way and it doesn't, it's not aligned to you, don't fear it. Okay. Make it fear you. Okay. Anyways, this is where your healing is coming from. And this is also probably your way of protecting your inner child, because that is a message here. Okay. Creation. Sorry about the lag. That's coming up for everyone today, like this lag. Creation with the Eight of Pentacles says that when you put your efforts towards something, you absolutely will start to see it manifest, and you will gain more skills. This is really good in terms of maybe actually finding a stream of income that will make you a lot more money, or again, just will really pay out for you very well. Eight of Pentacles is being very good at what you do, building your skills, your abilities, putting effort towards something, and actually seeing it reward you in the end. So it's very good. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Perception, Seven of Wands. All right. So the perception here, one perception this always reminds me of is something I always say to myself, is like, no matter what, I will succeed. So even when I go through hardship, I'm like, it's whatever. Like, I know that this will not block me. So you have the Tower here as well. Again, this can really be to do with your fears, or maybe there has been like a falling out or something. Your perception is very important for whether or not this really kind of, how this impacts you. Then that reminds me of another quote. It's not what happens to you, it's how you deal with it. Okay. That matters the most. Okay. That's why people who are quite successful are the ones who actually have like never let something define them. Okay. And push through. So how come they didn't end up struggling? Well, because they repelled struggle. They repelled it. They put up their defensive about it, okay? All right, my angels. So quite an empowering reading, I'll be honest with you. So I hope in some ways this has given you some sort of strength. I do feel like, again, whatever obstacles you guys are facing this week, give it some time. I do see some harmony being restored here. As long as you know your worth, someone will collaborate with that, or someone will accept that, or, you know, there is a mending coming through here, a harmony coming in. You are definitely tapping a little bit more into your own higher power, your own third eye here. Don't be afraid of it if you want to go down that route. And yeah, keep believing in what you're trying to create and manifest. I just see a lot of success coming your way with that. All right, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. I wish you guys all the best. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. It helps me out a lot, and I'd love to have you here. And aside from that, I wish you all the best. Hope to see you guys next time. All right.